Welcome to Prime Testimony, a channel. Today I've met my friend Stephen here somewhere in a very cool, cozy place in the central region. Looking at this beautiful environment, Stephen, what do you think? Why do you think we should keep our natural environment?
Yes, Atu, first of all, I want to say that it's been a nice time.
Yeah.
After a long while
Yeah,
that we have met,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
sure that you are doing so well.
Yeah, by God's grace, we are doing our best.
Just as you asked, it's been nice, meeting such environments. And I won't be surprised that people who take time to take vacations elsewhere to enjoy beautiful environments, they end up living quite longer than,
Definitely.
they normally may have lived.
Definitely.
Because if you have issues, if you have things to think about, if you need to ponder over some things, you get a quiet environment, a cozy one, of course, like we are experiencing. And then you can take a sober reflection of your life. And that I think increases the longevity of life for the person. Apart from that, you also appreciate what God has done. Because if left to man alone, we just want to destroy for our own parochial interest, to make money and so on and so forth. But when we also leave some of these things, it helps us a lot. And scientists have made us aware that environments like this, they also help in our respiratory systems.
Okay.
We inhale oxygen, and then we can also give out carbon dioxide.
Okay.
And that makes our life and our living very enjoying.
All right.
So,
Let me ask you
in
this.
short, that's what
Let me ask you this interesting question. Do you think beautiful environment and love has got any relationship? For example, maybe proposing to a woman you love, proposing to a woman maybe by the public toilet, as compared to. What do you think? Is there any relationship?
It keeps me laughing, and I'm laughing in capital letters. You know that. I don't think that there is a difference or there exists a contrast between a beautiful environment and love.
Yeah.
You see, already the person is, in his right senses. The heart and the souls are at home.
At home, yeah.
And so anytime you present someone with such an environment and you're having a chat, they forget about all the challenges they may have.
Yeah.
And they feel free to, come out, So I think that that's a greater correlation.
Yeah.
Greater correlation. Sometimes even the stench alone at the place you mentioned, will put someone off and will not be comfortable to talk.
Yeah.
But in an environment such as this,
Definitely.
with some bottle of drink,
Of course.
you can imagine what will
It
go on.
means that
So
if you are bound, you propose to a lady and you are bound, it means one of the reasons you must also check your environment.
Yes, and that is important. You see, that's important. So this reminds us that anytime you want to have, a better conversation, you need to look at the environment where you have it.
All right.
You understand?
All right.
Devoid of disturbances and hindrances, so that whoever you are having a communication or discussion with can concentrate on the discussion and give you the best of, information or response that they need.
All right.
And you see, it is also healthy to stay in such environments because, a healthy mind in a sound body.
Yeah.
And so if you have that, you're okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. My last question is that, is this the first time you are experience such an environment, or have you have a Dadaba phase, but have you ever been to farm before, or which part of Ghana have you ever lived that looks like this, where we have beautiful trees and all these places?
Wow, so interesting. Surprisingly, my face looks like a Dadaba as you are purporting, but I'm not one. I'm actually an Ijaba.
I see.
Ejaba simply meaning that, I mean, we didn't have everything at our disposal, and
Okay.
so we had to struggle in
Yeah,
life
yeah.
to get somewhere.
Yeah.
But it has all trained us so well.
Yeah.
And I don't think it will be difficult for us to
Okay.
manage with any place at all that we find ourselves. This is not my first environment I have experienced such a natural, scene.
Okay.
I was born and bred far back in Samaboy.
All right.
That's a forest
Area.
zone,
Okay.
and so the rains are, always pouring
Okay.
in its season. And
Oh,
so
okay.
you can imagine how the environment, the greens have been.
Okay.
And so I've had those experiences, very nice. But
Okay.
to have a place that is well decorated like this, it's nice, and I have seen such. We had some company apartments, bungalows in Samaboy for management staff.
Yeah, which part of Ghana can we find Samaboy?
Samaboy is in the Wasa Amenfi West district.
Which region?
Yeah, in the western region.
Western region of Ghana.
And
okay.
so these environments, we are used to it.
Oh, okay.
We are used to it, and it's been nice. Sometimes we escort our friends who lived at that part of the town,
Okay.
after school.
All right.
We escort them there. So and it was like they are in the elite kind of, because their parents were in managerial
So they were living
positions.
at the bungalows.
Yes.
And understand even the freshness of the air that you breathe in is different from when you come to Accra, like when you go to the countryside.
Oh, of course, that's what my personal observation is, because you always have the trees and the plants giving you the carbon dioxide in its freshness.
Okay.
But in Accra, the fumes of vehicles and the rest,
The
they are
factories
just
and
the
all
factories
that.
and the rest. And even sometimes, the sound alone, vehicles,
Yeah.
putting at here and there. And personally, I find it difficult to even live in such environment.
Okay.
And so it would be difficult for me to live in
Yeah.
the central part of Accra.
see.
Honestly,
Yeah.
because of my exposure,
All right.
growing up. We have grown up in, outskirts, not outskirts per se, but places that are so quiet, serene, with a lot of greens and the rest, and with minimal noise.
Okay.
Yes. So
All right.
that has been my.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Stephen
much, Atu.
Labi. Yes. All right. So I will encourage you to continue watching Prime Testimony channel. As I told you in my previous
Atu,
video.
but life has been good for you.
Oh yes, life has been good for
I
me.
like your shirt.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Bless you
My
too.
friend Stephen.
My brother.
See you.